For this week's 7 quest, since you have to find and accept shadow briefings, you need to find 8 of them and accept them. Now, shadow briefings, if you didn't know, are these thingies right here that you interact with. They're different. Each one of them is going to give you a different thing. Some give you vehicles, some give you supply drops, some give you bounties, and some give you treasure maps. It's, of course, it depends on which type you find. And as you can see, once you interact with one, it's going to give you a certain type of mission. This one is a bounty, so I'm just going to have to find this player and eliminate them, or at least wait until they get eliminated. And then I can go ahead and click another one. You cannot have 2 of these at the same time running. So make sure to complete one in order to move on to the next one. So I'm going to ping for you some locations that you can use. Let me just hide here. Just going to chill. Here we go. Just going to chill here. Alright, so let's go to the map. For the shadow briefings, the most, like the ones that I usually do the most are the ones at Mount Olympus. There's one over here, and there is one right here on top of this hill. Let me just zoom out. It should be this hill right here. So these have a 90% chance spawn rate. So sometimes you'll find them, sometimes you won't find them. And if you take a car and you go along any road, for example, this road right here, and you can just follow the road, you will always end up finding one of the vehicle shadow bounties. So make sure to go ahead and do that. The shadow briefing, sorry, not shadow bounties. So those are the best ways to find those. And whenever you find one, again, just interact with it, complete it, so you can move on to the next one. You need to do 8 in total, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 8 to get yourself 10k XP and, of course, complete the quest. For this week's 7 quest, it's just you have to deal damage to opponents with tactical assault rifles or the Gatekeeper shotgun. So you can either find yourself the new attack assault rifle, which is going to look like this, or you can go ahead and buy the Gatekeeper shotgun from the Jitter Shock NPC, which is this NPC right here, which you can find right over here, like south of this mountain. Let's say northwest, I suppose, of Snooty Steps. So you're gonna find him there, and you can just go ahead and buy it from him. And of course, once you have those 2 weapons, you can use both or one of each, and just deal damage to any opponent that you see. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm kind of low on HP here, and it is late game, but I'm gonna try to show you. I have a modded TAC AR, which is one of the strongest weapons. I'm gonna go to this bush right here, just to be safe. Come on, come on. There should be somebody roaming around here. I was hearing like people fighting left and right. Oh, there we go. Alright, we got somebody there and somebody there, both running away from the store. So let's try to intercept them. Oh, there we go. I see them, I see them. So let me just see if the counter does count or not. So there we go. As you can see, we started at 200, now at 300. We are at 300 out of 800. And the idea is for you to deal a total of 800 damage. Of course, you can do this on normal opponents, not players. So for example, you can go to any of the boss NPCs, such as the Hades NPC, Grimgate, Mount Olympus, or Brawler's Battleground. And you can deal damage there. You deal 800 damage in total. And that should complete the quest. For this week's 7 quest, essentially you have to emote at different name locations. So for example, right now we're at 0 out of 3, and right now I'm at Lavish Layer. So I'm going to go ahead and just get into this POI, and I'm just going to emote. So just use this emote right here, as you can see. And as you can see, top left corner, it's now 1 out of 3. And now I can simply just go to another name location, for example, Rebel's Roost or Grimgate or the Underworld, since they are in zone. And I can just emote there, just do that 3 times in total, and that should complete the quest. For this week's 7 quest, essentially you have to visit 5 landmarks. Now I'm going to try to include some, like a photo here with all the landmarks, but just in case I don't, I'm just going to show you a couple landmarks. So right now I'm at Lavish Layer, and I know for sure that this is a landmark. I think it's called Piney Pumps. This one is called Underworld Station. This one is called the Other Windmill, so that's 3 landmarks right there. And there are other landmarks right around this area. For example, there's one right around here and one right over here. This is supposed to be a landmark as well. And of course, in terms of the the rest of the POI, any basic like gas station or stuff like that, those count as landmarks as well. For example, this gas station right here, Little Villa right here, Maroon Manor, these are all landmarks. You can just go ahead to any of these locations that I'm showing you right now. This one or this one, they're all going to count as landmarks. So right now we are at 3 out of 5. I just need to visit 2. So I'm going to go ahead and visit this one right here. I'm going to try my best to visit the other windmill right there. So let's go ahead and do that. So let me just ping the first location, which is going to be the gas station, which is close enough. Just hopefully I don't get I don't get flanked from my left, because this is late game and there's only 8 people left. Here we go. So it should be right over this hill. And hopefully we'll find a car there that they can grab. And we'll use that to go to the next one. Otherwise, I'll just use a rift. Doesn't really matter. I'm just going to show you that it does work. And those do count as landmarks. Just so you can do it for yourself. Here we go. Just a little less than 80 meters. There we nice. We have the cars and we have everything. So once we hit this landmark, it should count. Come on. There we go. 4 out of 5. And now we'll use one of these cars to go to this station right there. Yeah, I can already see it. You're probably familiar with this one. A lot of people land there. I'll just stop here and take a left. And then take a right. Just follow the tracks here. So this is a landmark as well. Oh. He was camping it for some reason. I want to see if it counts or not. Let me just go inside. Okay, it's not counting. This can happen, by the way, which is not a problem. We'll just go to the windmill, which is there. Come on. Come on. Let's go. So this should count. This is one of the old landmarks. There we go. That's 5 out of 5, as you can see. Just visit all of those 5 landmarks that I mentioned, and that should complete the quest. For this week 7 quest, essentially you have to spend 500 bars at vending machines. So you can go to any main location and you can find like a vending machine at it. So for example, going to fencing field here, there should be a vending machine right underneath me. You can also go right over here to Reckless Railways inside of the Grand Station, and right around here there should be vending machines there as well. So I'm pretty sure there's one. Yeah, there we go. So this is the Weapomatic. And I'm just gonna spend 500. So we're gonna buy one of 200, 2 of 200, and then one of 100. That should add up to 500. And as you can see, it's super simple to do. Just do this, and that should complete the quest. For this week 7 quest, essentially you have to collect 400 ammo from ammo boxes. Now this one, there isn't really like a lot of tricks to it. All you gotta do is just land at named locations, because those spots have a bunch of ammo boxes. The best ones that I know of is Fencing Field right here and Reckless Railways. These have many ammo boxes, and the newly added Mount Olympus, especially this temple right here and this temple right here, they have a bunch of ammo boxes all around. And when you open one, you'll get a bunch of ammo, as you can see, and when you collect it, it's gonna count. Now this should count pretty fast, because yeah, we got 10 out of 400, relatively fast. You're gonna have to do this a bunch of times. I highly recommend you just forget about this quest, just play the game as you do usually, and just try to open as many ammo boxes as you can see until you hit 400 ammo collected from ammo boxes. Remember, this only counts if it's open from ammo boxes. So if I do this, for example, this should count as well. Yeah, 26 out of 400. This should be relatively easy to do. So just do that, and that should complete the quest.